I am sitting on the set of our production of Green Whales by Lia Romeo. And I am here with Lia right now. She came in for our first preview, and we open March 5th, so we are getting ready to open. And we thought we would just discuss the process of this production, this world premiere that we are getting ready to open. Hi, Lia.
Hi.
We've sort of come a long way. It's been about 18 months since this whole thing started at the Kennedy Center,
Right.
where we first encountered each other. We were working on the Kennedy Center's MFA Playwright Workshop, which is just a fascinating experience. They bring in 8 playwrights and dramaturgs and directors from all across the country. And for 10 days, we work with each other and develop plays. And that's where I found Green Whales. The first time I heard it at a reading there, and was very, very taken with it. Even though it was maybe 8 or 10 drafts ago.
Yeah, but small
loved it.
drafts. That workshop was where I put the bones of the script, I think, into place, because I had that opportunity to work with a team of actors in this intensive way, which is such a useful process for a script, and which was the same thing that we did at the beginning of this whole process, and was so helpful in terms of just finalizing it and making sure every line was what it should be. Because when you hear it that many times and you have people, asking you questions about it, you start thinking, well, is this really the way the line should be? Does this motivation make sense? Does this transition make sense? And it's so helpful to get it there.
Absolutely, and I don't think people understand the work, the arc of a play. It's, you don't write it and then produce it.
Yeah.
It just needs to go through sometimes 12, 18 months
Sure.
of workshops and working it and hearing it and rewriting it. And we were fortunate enough last January to bring Lia in and work with the actors. And myself and the design team came in, and we just, every day we reread the script, and we took questions and answered questions with the actors and with each other. And that was a fascinating experience to get ready well before we even went into rehearsal.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I mean, it's amazing to me that I, just make something up, and then all of these talented people are bringing all of this perspective and different ideas to it, and it's amazing. It's a lot of fun.
It is.
So.
It is. The collaboration that goes
Yes.
into this process with actually 15 people sitting around a table. And then it was also incredible when we started rehearsal that first week that you were able to come back again.
Yeah.
And when we were even on our feet, that there were still things, little things that need to be honed or figured out. I have to say, your script to me is very cinematic. In the way that we have 14 scenes, and we travel to 6 different locations, and the person that says the last line in one scene is the person that says the first line in the next scene, and it's the next day, so they have to change clothes, and we have to change location, and that does set up a number of challenges for the production.
This was the first play that I wrote where I wasn't basically working with one set and trying to keep all of that contained. I was just, letting myself go, letting myself put it wherever I want to, and figuring, well, the director will figure that out.
Right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I think that's important. I hate sometimes the parameters that are put around the playwrights, which happen. It's like, oh, we want a 3-character show in one setting.
Right.
And that's wonderful for, producers, but it's not always what the playwright wants to write about. And I think we came up with amazing solutions. We're on a turntable. We have, it's like a pop-up book. Things just pop out of the set, and we can change locations in 15 seconds. Luckily, our costume designer and actors are willing to change clothes in 15 seconds. And so we can, I think we're able with lights, with sound, with all of these great magical tools to stop for a few moments and change locations and change where we want to be, and oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you can really do almost anything in a theater, and I could be wrong about this, but this is the theory that I'm operating under, is that if you write it, someone will figure out how to do it, and that challenge or that limitation of the space leads to really exciting solutions.
Absolutely.
So
we have to look at it that way.
Yeah.
You don't want to come into a theater and see the same thing in the same setting, used the same way every time. And that's why I feel a responsibility to our season ticket holders who come in and see every show we do, and it must be completely different
Right.
every time they come in. And luckily I surround myself with really talented, creative, brilliant people who are able to come up and help me come up with solutions to those, and funny
Yeah.
solutions, because it's a fun, funny play.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, we'll see March 5th.